Do you know when you're in an ATM business, you're going to have trouble getting new locations? Stay in the video, and I'm going to share with you what to do about it. Hi, I'm Phil from the ATM Mastermind Group page, and we help 100 aspiring ATM business owners go from 0 ATMs to ATM Business Pro in as little as 30 days. Alright, so I want to do this video because from time to time people call me and say, hey Phil, I'm having trouble getting locations. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know if it's my approach. I don't know what's going on, but I am having trouble. In the beginning, I got locations real easy, and now I'm having some trouble. So we want to do this video to address those issues and help you guys in the community get locations and figure out, well, why is this happening to me? All right, point number one. Here's what happens is sometimes when you're dealing with a new business owner, they think the deal is too good to be true, which means, wait a minute, you're gonna come in here to my store, you're not selling the ATM. And we're like, no, we don't sell the ATM. We place the ATM, we do a revenue share with you, and now you make money off of the revenue that the surcharge generates. So, and they say, well, what's my cost? And we say, look, we don't charge you anything. We put it in, free service, we pay you commission, and it becomes very easy for you to make money. So because the deal sounds too good to be true, people are a little hesitant. They're worried about hidden fees or hidden agendas, and they don't understand. So sometimes you have to explain to them that, you know what, this is the way that the business works. You don't have to do anything. We're not selling the ATM. We're just providing a service. And sometimes you're going to have to go back and forth many times to explain that. Now, just keep that in mind. It could take a little time because you've got to convince them that there is no hidden agenda. Hi, this is Phil from PDQ Merchant Enterprises, and we're here to just let you guys know that we also sell wireless devices in case you guys need a wireless device, and we also sell parts in case you guys need any parts for your ATMs. We also offer processing, so if you're buying an ATM from us, we can offer processing, or you bought an ATM from somebody else and now you want to change, and you want to process with somebody else, we can also offer processing for you guys. If you just want to mention a promo code, which is 2023, we're going to take an additional $50 off if you order an ATM. And with this special, we're also going to offer $50 off for any new ATM sales. Just mention the promo code 2023 and we'll take an additional $50 off our regular price of the ATMs. So just want to let you guys know that we appreciate any and all your business, and thank you guys for being part of the ATM Mastermind Group. And thank you for being part of the PDQ family. Point number two, get somebody, if you're having a challenge with this, always look what I call a maven. Always get somebody who already knows this person to help you get in the door. Now, we're just talking about a location that they don't have an ATM, they need an ATM, maybe a liquor store, a convenience store, a gas station, or a laundromat. There's no ATM there. You see the value of having an ATM. You gotta convince them that they also see the value in it. Sometimes you can't do that. You can't convince them. That's why we always go with an approach that we get somebody that they already know, and then therefore it makes it easier because now they trust that person. They can start listening to that person and the benefits of having an ATM. Point number three, this builds on point number two, know, like, and trust. They gotta get to know you before they like you, and they gotta like you before they'll trust you. So know, like, and trust. This is a simple little saying that always pays dividends down the road. And the reason is you can't get a location, or you can't get your ATM in the location, is because they don't know you, they don't like you, they don't trust you. That's a simple formula. It's nothing personal. It's just the way it is. I had the same issue, and many of you guys do from time to time, and I always remember, you know what? They don't know me. Recently, we ran into a guy who wants an ATM. He has a convenience store. They don't have an ATM there. They see the value of having an ATM, but what I'm trying to tell them, it's not making sense to them just yet. We keep going back, we keep explaining the deal, and what we're doing every time we go back, it's the same explanation over and over, but what we're doing is we're building trust. I go into the convenience store, I buy something to drink, I sit there, I talk to the owner for 15-20 minutes, and then little by little, I'm breaking those barriers of trust down so he does trust me, and pretty soon we'll be able to get the location and put the ATM in. Now, back in the day, I went there once, twice, and I said, that's enough. And then I go back there 6 months and there was an ATM there because whoever was talking to him kept going back and built that trust, and I did not. So don't forget, don't give up. It's not easy, but it can be done. Point number four. All right, so this one, we had a person comment on a YouTube video. They said that they're in Manhattan. They called every barbershop, they called every convenience store, they called every gas station, they called every dispensary. They called every liquor store. They couldn't get in Manhattan. They could not get any traction. They said, this business is terrible. I wasted 3 days of my life cold calling. To that person, I want to say is, wow, what an amazing commitment that you did that for 3 days. And you know what? Your skills are just elevated. So you have no fear of rejection now. If you did all that and you didn't get an ATM spot, you are amazing. But here's the thing is, maybe Manhattan, now you got your skills from doing it in Manhattan, maybe take it over to Brooklyn or Queens or the Bronx. Maybe those are the neighborhoods that you might want to try. Because it's not every city is going to be a home run. You will have to deviate from those spots. Now, that's why we started in a little area. We were successful and we expanded. The reason I had to expand is because, you know what, there was already ATMs in those locations. So I had to expand my market. Not every ATM in this current city that we're in is ours. There are other people who got there before me or had a relationship with those business owners, or they had a relationship in another city and those business owners decided to set up a business in where we're at. I would like every ATM in our little city, but I don't have it. That's why I had to venture out to different markets to place ATMs. So to you who made all those cold calls, again, I commend you on your effort, but also sometimes is people don't trust people over the phone. So back to know, like, and trust. Sometimes it's better to be face to face. So, and maybe your script that you were calling it wasn't perfected just yet. Maybe you had to do some tweaks in the script. So there's all these little things, a tweak in the script. Maybe you need to visit them face to face. I know when we work with locators and they give us leads, I go to the location because I want to verify, I want to see the surroundings. I want to talk to the owner. I want to see, is there a place for the ATM? What else is around there? I just don't want to put an ATM just anywhere. So I always look at the location. I'm more of a face-to-face. I have found out that being face-to-face is easier than not being face-to-face. I land a deal on a higher percentage rate than over the phone. And the last one, and we talked about it on point number 1 a little, is the hidden fees. A lot of times when the business owners aren't trusting you because they don't know you, they're looking for hidden fees. There's got to be an angle for they can get roped into some way that you can start taking money out of their bank account. They're very fearful of that. And especially if they don't know you, they're going to be more fearful because they hear horror stories about how they get roped into different deals and it affects their business. So that's all in know, like, and trust, but these are all factors that will hinder you from getting to new locations. So when you're out there being the street, these are the challenges that you could face when you're trying to get a location. So don't let it disturb you. Don't let it bring you down. At the end of the day, this business isn't easy. The money coming in, that's the easy part. The getting a location, that's the tough part. The bank account, that's the tough part. Setting up your corporation, that's the tough part. Everything else pretty much in this business after those things is a cakewalk. But those are going to be some of your challenges. It's not going to be easy. People say, hey, this business is saturated. It's not saturated if you know where to look and what to look for. But you know what? There are places that there already are ATMs. The industry is a mature market. We've been doing this for 25 years, and it's not as easy as it could be, but it still can be done, and it's a great business if you want it. All right, so if you're thinking about starting your own ATM business, I want to invite you to our free checklist entitled ATM Business Passive Income Checklist, the 5 things you need to know to start your profitable ATM business so you can start earning passive income, make more money for your family, and spend more time with them also. If that sounds like something that's interesting to you, click the link down below and start your ATM journey today. Again, this is Phil from the ATM Mastermind group page, where we buy your freedom at one transaction at a time. Thank you guys for making us #1 on YouTube, and I'll see you over at the next ATM Mastermind video.